Welcome back to Decyphor tutorial video number 3. And in this video, we're going to take you into the sandbox environment that gives you the ability to change the features within your own app on a white label basis in real time within the app. There is no longer any need to know any code, to know any custom development, to know how to use a computer. You don't even have to be on desktop. Everything that you need to build, manage, and create the user experience you want for your own native mobile app can now be done on your cell phone using nothing but Decyphor. If you want some custom integration done on the back end, you can do that as well. But at the end of the day, everything that you need without any custom integration or custom development to extend the features that already exist is already built within the app and available at the click of a button at your fingertips. So as we went through in the last two videos, we reviewed the different templates available that you can use to create your own native mobile app. And what we're going to do here is we're going to jump into Super Admin. Super Admin gives you access to change, modify, create, build any app you choose. And if you choose the elite access level for your white label, you have the ability to create unlimited sub apps within your app. They are referred to as sites within the app. In all reality, for all intents and purposes, they are in fact their own exclusive app within an app. And let's just reiterate the importance behind that as we looked at groups app in the first video and the Messenger app in that first video. And we can see the content is all different. Forums, discussions, everything is different except for the user base. Users can be shared between apps in a subdomain or a sub-site or a sub-app within your app. So that means you can then segregate your content across the multiple apps inside of your ecosystem that you create. But if I show you here, the groups, there are no groups inside the Messenger app. There are groups inside the Groups app. That goes for groups, discussions, lessons, courses, forums, every content piece that you have other than users is independent per individual app or site within your native mobile app. So let's jump into Sandbox and let's have some fun. So if we go into Super Admin here, I'm just going to get straight to the point here and I'm going to edit Decyphor. Decyphor is the main template which has all features available within the entire ecosystem, the entire network at your fingertips. You can do anything you can imagine. You have quick links for push notifications, so you can send push notifications to users or to yourself. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to test and send one to myself. So test, test. I don't need a link URL, but I'm going to send it as my other account. I'm going to send immediately. I'm going to send it to a specific member, which is myself. I'm going to choose admin. There I am. And I'm going to click send. There's the push. If I open it and there's a link to it, it'll take me to that content. And since that push notification came from Decyphor, the main site, it took me straight into Decyphor. If that push comes from any of the subsites, it will take you directly into the subdomain or the subsite or the individual app within your app. Therefore, your push notification engine can be used and can be rented by others for them to use for their own native mobile apps within your white label. Let's go back to the sandbox. You can schedule your push notifications, and those push notifications can be scheduled out in perpetuity. There's no limit, and it is all based on a schedule, a day-to-day basis. If you start today, they will go day by day moving forward, and anybody who joins at any point will be in a specific point within that schedule. Typically best used for product releases since they're on a time frame for updates based on preset appointments, preset dates like birthdays, holidays, things like that to update the users and send them a happy birthday. Send them a Merry Christmas. Send them things that are individual to them. There's more about push in later tutorials. This one, we're just going to go straight through, and we're going to start building so you can see the builder in action. So if we select native pages, you will see a list of all the native pages that we've created. And on the home screen, in the original app that I showed you of Decyphor, we remember on that home screen how we had home, groups, members, etc., with links to more content. Well, this is where I have created that in a drag and drop interface. This is the builder. The builder can be used to create whatever you want in any fashion you want at any capacity. If we go to Cortex, that is the rename that I gave the home screen. And this will have an automated save state. So if you accidentally have to go and you close out of the app without thinking about it, it will save your spot so you don't have to go back and redo your work. But I'm going to get out of that. So in the Cortex, we can see all the available options just like it is on the home screen. And if I want to add content to this, I simply select one of the black buttons on the screen itself, such as this right here underneath the members module, and create another button. Select the button, I can delete it. Or in the upper left-hand corner, I can click the plus button and you can see all of your options. Let's go through them real quick. We have text, media, design, widgets, embeds, and then the actual network options themselves. So for instance, if we wanted to create a custom embed for YouTube, I wanted to put this video, this tutorial inside of my app. I select YouTube, go to my account on YouTube, select the video, share, copy, come back, embed. We are working on deep linking between apps. That will come in later releases, but for now, that's the process. And what I want to do is I want to put this video as an intro to all people who land on the homepage. So I'm going to move this content down and put that video up at the top. And I'll leave the notifications at the very top in case somebody logs in. I want the first thing for them to see to be those notifications. Let's make it one quick look here. We can also move members back up above the video, and that way you can see who's online, who's interacting, and who's the most recently active. For instance, within members, we have more options where we can change the colors of that block. So we can put a different color behind it. Say we want to do gray. Okay. Gray will tell you if that color combination is able to be done for your individual block. So if I want to choose, you know what, I want more than 5 members, I want 10 to display, I can do that. And I can choose not the newest, but I want the most active. Okay. So let's exit out, let's update. And as you can see, those changes are live. I really don't like that gray, so I'm going to change it back to white. It's a lot more clean. Update. Now that it's been updated, I can check the results inside my app. So let's go back, exit out of the super admin. Let's go to our settings, to your sites, and go back to Decyphor. On the home page, you can see that we now list the most recently active members inside of the app, and we also have the video ready to play. And so now what we can do is we can use this process to get feedback in real time about what the user experience is. We no longer have to build our app from a desktop and look back and forth to make sure that it's working and that there are no issues. We can independently use one app to manage multiple apps, and within all of those apps, manage their look and feel. So let's go back, settings, your sites, and go to Sandbox. And inside Sandbox, I want to go ahead and open up Super Admin. And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my native pages inside my Decyphor template. I'm going to go back to the Cortex, and I'm going to remove that YouTube video because it's irrelevant content. But eventually, I will put my own tutorial video, the first step tutorial, in that homepage. So I go either, click on the content block, And after clicking on it, you can go to this little button drop down right here and click remove block. That block has been removed. Okay, so now let's update it. Let's go back and let's make a change on a different app. So let's go into the groups template, and this time let's do something a little bit different. Let's do navigation. So this way I can decide if I want to change the tab bar or any of the options on the more screen. For this example, let's focus on the tab bar. There's a little bit of formatting that needs to be done here. We're working on it, but it'll be done and it'll be smooth. It still works just fine. So from here, we can see what the tab bar consists of: groups, members, forums, discussions, and more. Maybe within groups, we don't want a members section, we want courses. So let's remove that. Members is gone. And let's go up here and let's select courses. Add to menu. That has now been added. We can select, click, and drag to whatever portion we want on the screen. And what we can do is we can say, okay, I want groups to be the first thing, courses to be the second, forums and discussions to be associated with both. Let's click update. There it updated. So now we go back, exit out, go to our settings, your sites, groups app, switch. So now on the tab bar, we have courses instead of members. Do you see how quickly you can build the app that you want for your specific use case? Are you starting to see the extensibility of this? Are you starting to see the possibilities that come along with this? Let's do one more example. Settings, your sites. Let's go back down to Sandbox. In your white label of Decyphor, the Sandbox link will be within your My Sites. It'll be the second link underneath your home site, your main app site on your white label. But let's go into Super Admin and let's go to Decyphor again. And this time, what I want to do is I want to create a page. So let's go to native pages, because native means native mobile app. It's not a web page. These are designed to convert to React Native after you publish them. So the app experience is smooth with zero load time, and you have enterprise level technology backing this so that you can do this in real time. Guys, this is the future of app development. It's the future of the industry as a whole. The entire landscape will change because now anybody and everybody can build a native mobile app and have access to the same technology that we've been without for the last decade. This is revolutionary. Try and wrap your mind around this and understand the gravity of what is taking place in front of your eyes. So let's go and let's choose, all right, for instance, I want to create a new page. And since I'm recording these tutorial videos, let's do this in real time. So tutorials, let's do intro, let's do introduction and leave it there. So what I will do is I'll come in and I'll embed my YouTube videos once they're uploaded to YouTube. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video. I'm going to upload my videos to YouTube from the prior templates, or I'm sorry, the prior tutorials. And I'm going to embed those in real time and show you how easy it is to update your app and provide content to your user base. Hang on tight. We'll be right back.